Hello, children. You are welcome to Self Learning Tool channel, our educational video channel in YouTube. We hope to give you the helping hand to enhance your knowledge in geography, especially to the students, those who learn in bilingual or English medium. Nothing to discuss a lot. As the first lesson, grade 8, today we are going to discuss about the solar system. You know that solar system is the most important one, as far as you know, it is the marvelous creation of the nature itself. When you think about the solar system, actually you are very keen to know about it. All the people are in same category. Even scientists, they try to know more and more about our solar system and information about universe where the solar system is located. That is why the country like America, Russia, and developed countries, they spend large amount of money annually to collect this information. How this solar system, universe, and other celestial bodies have been formed, whether there is a life in other planets rather than our planets, our home planet, that is Earth. Then these days, you know that the scientists, they have focused very keen attention to find whether there is a life on Mars, our neighbor planet. You know that in our solar system, so far, the Earth is the only planet that keeps life. But scientists believe that apart from that one, whether there is at least trace of life on the Mars. That is why they spend large amount of money, millions and millions of American dollars for these Mars voyages. So during such a situation, learning about solar system in detail is a very important one. And I think the learning about solar system will be a very interesting lesson for you. If it is so, shall we start discussing the lesson? Our lesson, the solar system. You know that solar system is a most marvelous creation of the nature itself. What is called solar system is very important thing to understand. The solar means suns. System means a collection of some objects. So what are the objects can be found in the solar system is the first part we are going to discuss. Therefore, when we come to discuss about solar system, the first question comes is, what is solar system? Now you know that solar system means a group of celestial bodies or collection of celestial bodies that can be found in the universe. Why it is called solar system if it is so? There's a reason for that. The solar system is a collection of the celestial bodies keeping the sun as the head of this system. Because there must be a head or leader. In our solar system, head is the sun. You know sun is a star. It is a star. You know that there are two types of celestial bodies. One type is stars. Why they call it stars? They generate their own light, heat and energy by the or through the chemical conversion that happening in them. Later we discuss them. Then others are the planets. Actually, they don't have such a power. They are just merely rock balls or rock items, or sometimes some planets in our solar system are gas balls, mere gas balls. They don't have any power to generate energy, light, or heat. Therefore, the sun, the head of the solar system, has the power to do that because it is a star. Therefore, now you can understand the solar system is a collection of celestial bodies keeping the sun as the head of the system. Since the sun acts as the head of or governor of the system, it is called the solar system with the idea of sun system. Then we are the earth. The earth is our home planet, you know it. It is also a member of the system, third member. First become Mercury, second become Venus. Venus is considered as our twin sister. Then Earth is the third planet. It is a rocky planet. That is the only planet far as we know, that keeps life on it. Therefore, that is a very important one. Then, what are the celestial bodies found in the solar system? Because you know that our solar system consists of different types of celestial bodies. It has one star, that means the sun. Then planets. There are two types of planets are there as far as you know. Four rocky planets are there. Then others are merely gas balls. Then some visitors can be found to our solar system because they are not permanent members of our solar system. They visit our solar system time to time. They are comets. In Sinhala we say Ulkapata. When the comets appear in the sky becomes fascinating. Millions and millions of people will observe the sky during that period. They are comets. Then asteroids are there. Asteroids are very large rock particles that moves sometimes here and there or sometimes around the sun. They are huge rocks known as asteroid. Then meteorites. Meteorites are the small rock pieces that can be found in the space as well as large amount of them can be found within our solar system also. Therefore, they are the things that can be found in the solar system. The sun, the head of the solar system, then planets, the largest celestial bodies. Planets. Then dwarf planets. Dwarf planets are actually they are not uh, real planets because lack of they do not possess some features that can be seen with the planets. Therefore, scientists they have grouped, they have classified as a separate group or separate class as a dwarf planets. So they are smaller than the other planets and they don't possess some common features that can be seen among other planets. Therefore, they are known as a dwarf planets. Then natural satellites, usually they are known as moons. Then rock particles, debris, space dust, as I mentioned earlier. Then under that one, asteroids, comets, meteorites, all are coming under that. Then this picture, actually it is not a photo, it is a picture painted by the artist, considering the information collected by the scientists. Like that, when you go to the space, these tracks or orbits cannot be seen. But here, without such a diagram, without such a picture, actually understanding the location of planets in the solar system and the structure of the solar system is a very difficult task. That is why these pictures have been drawn to make our understand easy. There you find that sun is here, very largest item. Then these planets are set according to the Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, like that it is marked in that manner. Then they are paths, actually they are not marked in the universe, then it is a comet. Then asteroid belt is there, it can be found in our solar system, like that it goes. Therefore these kind of pictures are also very important to understand the structure of the solar system and how the planets are located, how planets move around the sun in their evolution, because we have learned them in earlier lessons in earlier year. Therefore, they are not a very big idea to you. Then our solar system consists of one major star. You know that's the sun. Sun is the head of the solar system. Sun generates its own light, heat, and energy. The sun is the largest item as well as the biggest mass of the solar system can be found with the sun. Then 8 planets of both rocky and gaseous. 4 planets are rocky planets, you know them. They are the Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. Then large number of natural satellites and space rocks. They also can be found, as I mentioned earlier. They also are the member of our solar system. Then the birth of the solar system. The scientists believe that it occurred 4.6 billion, not million. If it is in million, 4,600 million years ago, due to the accumulation, due to the collection of gas and dust particles together. Due to the gas and dust particles together, huge ball was created where the outside or the shell of this ball was made with the dust and all gases accumulated inside it. This huge gas is known as a nebula. This hypothesis or this story, how the solar system was born, is known as a nebula hypothesis. According to that one, finally what happened when the gas accumulated inside, they started reacting on each other and created a very big fire or energy, and the shell was broken and burst and thrown into the space. The scientists believe that the planets were made out of them. At the very beginning, they were merely lava ball, and later getting cooler, and as they were spinning, they got the global shape also. That is how the scientists explain how the solar system was born using the nebula hypothesis. Hypothesis means kalpita in singular. It is not actually something seen, but it is something we imagine and explain. Such a thing is called hypothesis. When we observe the night sky with the naked eye, we see the multitude of stars. Because commonly what we see in the sky at night, we call them stars. But actually it's a common term. But actually all of them are not stars. Some are stars and some are other celestial bodies like planets. Sometimes when you observe the night sky, you see that some items are moving here and there. They are the man-made satellites. They are the man-made satellites. Therefore, you will have to identify them when you observe the night sky. Then, when you observe these light points very closely, you find that some of them twinkle. Twinkle means they emit their light in interrupted manner because light level going up and down. Light level going up and down. This process is called twinkle in geography. Because when you are in nursery, you sang the song Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Then twinkle means this type of emitting of light with the interruption. That means the light level going up and down. But some others you find that they are emitting their light or they glitter with uninterrupted manner. Their flow of light is uniform. එක හා සමාන ආලෝකයක් දිගටම ගලාගෙන යනවා. So using that one, you can understand whether they are stars or planets. You know that stars, they are gas balls. They are not rocky. Nothing hard materials can be found in the stars. Happening in the stars is chemical changes. The best example can be taken our sun. What is happening in our sun is chemical change of hydrogen into helium. Our sun is also a gas ball. No hard materials in the sun. Only gases can be found there, but in millions and millions and millions of metric tons. Same with the other stars also. They are also made up of gases. Due to the chemical reactions, all the stars, they emit, they generate light, heat and energy. And one day they come to an end. When this gas mass is over, they come to an end. Then they are called the dead stars. Then planets are glitter. You know, we see the moon. Moon is also rocky. These rocky planets or gas balls, they when the light of other stars fall on them, they reflect it back. That is how the moon is seen. The moonlight can be seen on the earth during the especially polar days. That means the moonlight means the reflection of the sunlight. When it is reflected by the moon, it is called the moonlight. Therefore, they also seen in the sky, but they don't generate their own light, heat and energy. Instead of that, they reflect the light fall on them. That is how you identify them. The stars, they twinkle. The planets, they don't twinkle. They merely possess the continuous flow of light or uninterrupted flow of light. Then the point of lights that emit continuous flow have been identified as planets. Others are twinkle effects as stars. Now you got it idea. Therefore, nothing to discuss it again and again. Then the stars twinkle because they generate their own light, heat and energy by chemical conversion. Conversion means change. Chemical conversion, rasayanika viparyasa nisa. In the stars, light, heat and energy කියන මේ ශක්තියින් තුන නිපද වෙනවා. ඒකට හේතුව තමයි chemical conversions occur in stars. Right? Is it okay? Then planets merely reflect the light of the stars, fall on them. Therefore, they do not twinkle. Now you know them. The planets and some space rocks revolve around the sun as sun keep them bound by solar gravity or gravitational pull. All of them move around the sun on their own orbit. Orbit means path. You know that gravity. The sun also possesses the gravity. Even our Earth, all other planets, all of them keep their own gravity. Gravity කියන්නේ ගුරුත්වාකර්ෂණය in single. මේකේ සිද්ධ වෙන්නේ attraction towards the center of these items. මේ නම් පෘථිවිය ගත්තොත් එහෙම gravity කියපුවම අපි පෘථිවියට ඇද ගැනීමේ ශක්තියක් තියෙනවා. Inside, interior of the earth. The සූර්යයා ගත්තාම all the planets are attracted towards it. That's a solar gravity. Because of this gravity, actually solar system is set. මෙන්න මේ gravity එකෙන් තමයි solar system එකම control වෙන්නේ. The sun have the solar gravity, other planets have their own gravity. Joining them each other, the solar system is set, and functions of the solar system occurs due to it. Because of the gravitational pull, we are on the surface of the earth, because we are attracted towards the center of the earth. All of things, not only people, even the water, even the gas, all the things, if the gravitational pull is missing, nothing will be found on the surface of the earth. All will throw into the space. Space therefore, gravitational pull is very important factor, especially even to keep the life on earth, even to keep water, even to keep the hydrosphere, atmosphere, to maintain the gases in the atmosphere. To all, the gravitational pull is needed. Therefore, you will have to keep in mind gravitational pull means another term is a gravity, gurutvakarshana. Gravitational pull can gurutvakarshana adheema. Then we come to the another important one. Before that, now you see the sun. Sun is the most important celestial bodies in our solar system. Again, if you go back, you will see how the sun is visible. Here, this picture is how the sun is visible in a solar eclipse. Annular solar eclipse. වලයාකාර solar eclipse එකකදී මේ මැද්දේ තියෙන black color එක තමයි the sun is covered by the moon. Therefore, outside illuminated part is seen. අපි ඔකට කියන protosphere කියලා. Sun's protosphere එක visible. හිතා ගන්න පුළුවන්. The amount of the light it possesses. If you go further, that is how the image of the sun taken by the satellites. Satellite image එකක් තියෙන්නේ. Now you know that these days some spacecraft is getting closer to the sun to study about the sun in closely, because earlier believed that no spacecraft can get closer to the sun. But later, with the deep study, the scientists found that sun has the energy, not the high temperature. Therefore, spacecraft can be get closer to the sun. Therefore, now these days, spacecraft are studying closely the sun. But more information about sun will be able to collect through these voyages. මේ voyages වලින් අපිට බලා ගන්න පුළුවන් වෙනවා සූර්යයා පිළිබඳව ඉතාම නිවැරදි තොරතුරු. That's the most important one. If there is no sun, the whole solar system will be missing. The planets will start moving here and there without any target. කිසිම target එකක් නැත්තම්. එහෙම නැත්තම් our planets will be taken by some other stars. Our planets will be logged or taken by some other stars with their gravitational pull. That's the condition. Therefore, we will have to talk about the sun, because sun is the most important part in our solar system. Because you know that nothing to talk about sun. The sun is a star. That's the head of the solar system. As the head of the solar system, it governs the whole solar system. It supplies the necessary energy for the maintenance or existence of the solar system. The sun is a star, you know that. It generates massive amount of light, heat and energy. by the chemical conversion of hydrogen into helium. That you keep in mind. What is happening in the sun? The conversion of hydrogen gas, it's a gas, hydrogen gas into helium gas. That is known as a thermonuclear reaction. Thermonuclear reaction, the term you keep in mind, that is a thing happening in the sun. What is it? Thermonuclear reaction. Thermonuclear reaction means the conversion of hydrogen into helium in the sun. Thermonuclear reaction. The surface temperature of the sun is 6,000 degrees of Celsius. It is similar to the temperature of the center of the earth. අපේ පෘථිවි ගර්භයේ මධ්‍ය උෂ්ණත්වයත් මේට සමානයි 6,000 degrees of Celsius. But when we go deeper and deeper into the sun, we find that temperature is also increasing up to 15 million. Imagine the condition, 15 million degrees of Celsius. Can you imagine getting closer or having that kind of temperature? Very difficult task. Then the sun holds, the sun keeps 99.86% of the total mass of the solar system, or the substance that in the whole system. The largest item in our solar system is the sun. It keeps 99.86 from the total mass of the solar system. Then you can imagine the level of other planets, other items in the solar system. We have only this small amount. Biggest part is taken by the sun or kept by the sun. It is 99.86% total mass. මුළු ස්කන්ධේ සෞර ග්‍රහ මණ්ඩලයේ මුළු ස්කන්ධේ සියල්ල ටිකට දාලා බලුවොත් ඒකේ 99.89%ක්ම ගන්නේ සූර්යා විස. එතකොට you can imagine the size of the sun. සූර්යාගේ ප්‍රමාණය වලට තොට හිතා ගන්න පුළුවන්. It is 109 times as large as the earth. එක පෘථිවිය වගේ 109 ගුණයක් විශාලයි. Its diameter is 1.4 million kilometers. Diameter. Then you can imagine 1.4 million kilometers, the size, diameter. Then it is the principal source of energy and it heats all the planets in the solar system. There's a small spelling mistakes. It is the principal source of energy, pradhana shaktiya sapayana, and evagem it heats all the planets in the solar system. පෘථිවියේ planets වලට ඕන කරන උෂ්ණත්වය ලබා දෙන්නේ සූර්යා. නමුත් you know that some planets beyond Jupiter, you find that they are cool planets. Their temperature is recorded in minus, hundreds of minus. Then you can imagine the distance located between the sun and these planets. That is why these planets do not receive such a high amount of temperature. It is mainly due to the location or distance. Solar storms occur on the surface of the sun, and on such occasions flames would burst out of the sun and solar wind or storms to occur. Solar storms, Surya Sulisula, they occur over the surface of the sun, and on such occasions what will happen? The flames burst out of the surface of the sun, and they will reach, or they will come several kilometers, several not kilometers but millions of kilometers into the space. That's the nature of the sun. The sun revolves on its own axis, taking 25.4 Earth days time period for one spinning. it also spins like other celestial bodies, especially planets. The sun controls every natural phenomena, Sansiddhi, of the earth, and it is the main source of energy of biosphere of the earth. The sun supplies the necessary energy for the existence of biosphere of the earth. Food, because living beings in the biosphere take their energy through the food, but food is the necessary energy for the food is stored collecting from the sun by the plants through their photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is the process that absorb the sun's energy and store them in the plants. We consume them. When we consume that one, that energy is transferred into our body, or we collect that energy through the food. That is how we collect energy from plants. They are original source, or energy supply is the sun. The sun supplies necessary energy for the photosynthesis, that means production of starch in plants. The starch contains the sun's energy. Starch ඇතුළේ තියෙන සූර්යාගේ ශක්තිය. We collect them especially through the carbohydrates. Carbohydrate contains the sun's energy. The sun's energy drives all weather, කාලගුණ, climatic, දේශගුණ changes of the earth. සියල්ලම handle කරන්නේ කවුද? The sun's energy, the sun, Surya. Therefore, sun is very important part. Now you find that this is the flame coming out of the sun's surface during a sunstorm. Means sunstorm එකක් වෙලාවක may flames they come out and again they are taken by the sun. Then we see them like a arc. Fire arc එකක් විදියට අපි මේක දකිනවා. That is the surface of the sun. මේ තියෙන්නේ sun's surface එක. Right. If it is so, today we have come to the end of the part of this lesson, because this lesson is a long lesson. Therefore, it contains several episodes. Therefore, you follow all of them. And if you are not subscribed our channel yet, please subscribe it. Then when I launch or give the new lessons, you will be aware of that one. Then you will be able to join our lessons as soon as we release them. If you have any suggestion, you comment it. Then there's another way. If you want to share our educational materials, we maintain another WhatsApp group under self-learning tool name. You join them. Through that you can share the materials, notes, and lot of things. Other thing, when these educational videos are released, the shortcut is given in the WhatsApp group. Therefore, without directly going to the YouTube, through this shortcut, you can join the lessons. If it is so, it is time to depart, and with the idea of meeting in the next lesson or the episode 2, I say you Aibowan and wish you a very good day.